My name is Nate Henson. I'm the COO of REMAX of Pueblo, Inc. in Pueblo, Colorado. I've been in the current role for a little over 3 years, but I've been with the company my entire life. My role at REMAX of Pueblo, Inc. as a COO has everything to do with everything outside of the contracts and real estate sales itself, which is IT services, staffing, HR, management of the agents, and compliance. And our technology was a little bit older. We've been around for 42 years, and as I came into my role in 2019, one of my goals was to kind of update and get with the times. And we weren't happy with our current service provider, to be honest with you, and it worked out perfect to where my phone rang. SpectrumVoIP had called me, and we jumped on a Zoom call, and a couple phone calls later, we worked something out, and the next thing you know, there's a guy on a plane with a bunch of phones, setting them up, and the transition was smooth. I believe the gentleman was there for 2.5 days, and we swapped out phones in 2 days, no hiccups. Anytime we've ever needed support, you just dial that little help, the little 4357, and Spectrum answers their phone right away. So SpectrumVoIP has really helped us get to that next level as far as communication goes, and having the the databases with all the different contacts and the agents. And sometimes agents don't put each other's cell phone numbers in their cell phone, and so having that type of system with SpectrumVoIP has really helped us communicate when you have 90 different people. So our setup, when we first started with SpectrumVoIP, we had 6th Street office, 29th Street office, and 19 East Avor. So we had 3 locations with 3 front desks, but we're all one company and we all have the same agents, and we need to set up appointments for these agents. And so we were able to set up the phone system to be on a round robin, to where one phone the main line would ring. If it wasn't picked up after 2-3 rings, it would transfer to the next office and just kind of bounce back and forth until somebody was able to pick up that phone. So you never had the, press 1 for operator and 2 for this. It's more of a personal touch base, which is something we pride ourselves on, and Spectrum helped us get to that point. With the 73 agents, we have a lot of individual agents, and so some of them we figured out have been able to work from home, and they can still have their phone set up to where they can have it transfer to their cell phone. They can get on the app and transfer it back to voicemail if it's 8 o'clock at night, or they're golfing or on a different appointment and they don't want to answer the phone. So the flexibility of being able to accommodate whatever each individual agent likes and wants is huge. I feel like our client services have went through the roof, and with our accessibility due to the phone system, being able to work from home and having that capacity. And just like everywhere else, at certain times we were kind of shut down in Colorado, and so we were able to unplug the phones and take them home and plug them into the internet, and we had staff working from home, and so we didn't skip a beat, whereas others who didn't have that type of phone system probably missed a lot of calls and missed some clients. I think phones are everything in the real estate business, even in the world we live in nowadays, where everybody likes to Google, and I personally Google things and check out reviews and that sort of thing. But in real estate, if you don't answer the phone, they call somebody else. And it's one of those things that we live in a society nowadays that we want everything done right this second. And having that type of phone system that never goes down, even if the internet does go down locally and it's not the phone system itself, we have our phones set up to where they can route to our cell phones, and so we can still set up appointments. We can still go show houses and that sort of thing. If I were looking for a phone provider, I'd pick up the phone and look at SpectrumVoIP. I'd probably, there's 100 others out there, but I wouldn't call anyone else.